Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's August 5th, 2016. CNN's top story, Clinton addresses trust issues. I may have short-circuited, email explanation nominee says. And this headline comes in the week after this has gone viral on the web. Hillary truly short-circuiting. There's no doubt in my mind that this headline with the phrasing short-circuited is in part a tribute to that viral story about why Hillary had that seeming spasm a week ago, or 2 weeks ago now. What I really want to talk about in this video, though, is the way they phrase and emphasize these headlines and how by understanding the language of gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, you can see through media propaganda in record time. There's a reason that phrase is emphasized. There's a reason this is the front page story, August 5th. There's a reason for months why we've been hearing about Hillary's email when we live in a nation where there are people in high places, such as Hillary Clinton, committing real crimes that have real consequences for us. And instead of ever discussing those things, they talk about these fluff stories, such as Hillary's email. I mean, here we are, a nation where Hillary Clinton and many other peoples in our government conspired to get us into wars more than a decade ago that are still ongoing, that are still based on lies, deceit, tyranny, such as the false flag that took place on September 11th that gave way to the wars that Hillary Clinton and these other politicians are responsible for. The media never talks about these things. They help sell those lies. Meanwhile, they distract people with needless bullshit such as Hillary's email. And let's not forget that stems to the Benghazi incident, which also happened on September 11th. If you've never seen my work on false flag and how 911 connects to false flag, please check out that video. Very important information. So in these headlines, they're always coding things that are relevant. Clinton addresses trust issues, has gematria of 101 like Philadelphia, where her convention just was. You know, they're saying she didn't say enough about these problems at the convention. She skipped over these. This emphasized phrase down here, short-circuited, has gematria of 73, just like Hillary Clinton. Remember, Time magazine wrote an article about how Hillary Clinton is a perfect age to be a woman and president. Perfect equals 73. Her first term would end at age 73. And with regards to email itself, it has the same gematria as Hillary, same gematria as United States. This is a propaganda distraction for the United States in regards to Hillary, contrived by the numbers, something I've been saying for months. And with regards to this being the front page story about her email on August 5th, as we write it in the US, 8/5, this is a typo. It's truly the front page story, August 5th. I meant to write August 5th, not August 4th. But anyway, Hillary sums to 85, like the date August 5th. They emphasize the short-circuited again, connecting to Hillary. Remember, recently it came up that it was 33,000 emails that were deleted wrongfully. Clinton, 33, false flag, 33, federal, 33, order, 33, masonry, 33, secrecy, 33. It is the Freemasons, it's the Zionists, it's the secret societies and high places that control our government, staging propaganda story after propaganda story by the numbers. September 11th, when those buildings fell, they had existed for 33 years. When you write out 33, it sums to 156. The number 911 is the 156th prime number. That's why they like to use September 11th, November 9th, all throughout history for contriving narrative, for false flags. Think about the World Trade Centers when Bill Clinton first became president, the 93 World Trade Center bombing by the numbers. Videos on all these individual topics, which you can search for. Just search Zachary K. Hubbard plus any topic. I have over 1,000 videos. I've covered most things you've ever heard of. So this is what it's all about, Truth Seeker. Propaganda day after day by the numbers. Just yesterday I put out a video on why Donald Trump got the Purple Hearts on August 2nd. It's the same for all these actor-agent frauds that go before us in the media. A gang of paid deceivers, liars, and sellouts. People that we need to hold accountable. The masses need to wake up so the tyrants can be held accountable. Hillary Clinton, you know, part of a real criminal network, doesn't have anything to do with this false email scandal, which is nothing but a propaganda distraction. If you're hung up on that, that's how you can evaluate where your mind is. If you're behaving like a sheep, I do this work to turn the sheeple into people. All right, until next time.